Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to I.T.F. I am your host, Isaac. Week 10. We are now in Week 10. We had our Thursday night game that was between the Chargers and the Raiders. It was a good one. This one could have serious wildcard playoff implications. Let's get straight to it. Josh Jacobs had 71 yards on the ground, had one touchdown, which turned out to be the game-winning touchdown. And the Raiders won this one 26-24. Phillip Rivers had a bad one, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Eric Harris, who, I was watching Good Morning Football, and turns out this guy used to work in a potato chip factory. Well, now he's in the NFL, and Phillip Rivers knows it because this guy picked him off 2 times. One of them went back for 6. The Raiders topped the Chargers in this one, 26-24, and really, in my opinion, it was all defense for the Raiders. Like I said, they had 3 interceptions. Phillip Rivers really should have had 7 interceptions in this game. He was really playing bad. The defense came up with 5 sacks for the Oakland Raiders. That line really came through. A couple rookies went in there and got a couple sacks. John Gruden is really putting the pieces of the puzzles together, and the Raiders could be a playoff team. I really think they're going to go to the playoffs. They get this one as they move on. As they are now 5-4, the Chargers drop to 4-6. I was kind of scared because, I don't really want to see the Chargers in the playoffs, to be honest. But I had a feeling they were going to win this one. I really thought they were going to win this one. The Chargers tend to make a run in November for no reason because they lose in the postseason but, the Raiders stopped them from making that run. I think they won this one. The Raiders got Week 10 started off with a W. Now let's get into other games we'd like to see this week. And guys, this week brings a good set of games. Week 9 set up for a really good Week 10. And let's take you out to which games need to be watched. The Green Bay Packers host Christian McCaffrey and the Carolina Panthers. We just heard Cam Newton was placed on IR. Kyle Allen has the team for the rest of the season. Can he and Christian McCaffrey lead the Panthers to the playoffs? I don't know. They got to get through Lambeau, and that's something hard to do. Let's see if they can make the leap. Get it, Lambeau leap. Bad joke. But the Packers, they're no joke. Packers are no joke, and they're going to come hitting hard. They just lost to the Chargers back in LA, and the Chargers just lost to the Raiders, and the Packers beat the Raiders. Their season's weird this year. But Packers are coming off a pretty bad loss this past week, and they're looking to bounce back. Aaron Rodgers should have a good one. It should be a good one out in Lambeau. Check that one out. The Cowboys and the Vikings play on Sunday Night Football, and this one, guys, will be all eyes on the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings because this game has serious playoff implications. This tells us whether or not Kirk Cousins could win in Showtime and in primetime. Kirk Cousins doesn't generally win games in primetime, and Dallas seems to always beat Kirk Cousins. Back to his Redskins days, he couldn't beat Dak. And this one's going to be a good one. Can Dallas stay on top of the East and make the playoffs and possibly make a run and become a legit Super Bowl contender? Or will the Minnesota Vikings spoil them, and will Kirk Cousins show the world that he deserves the money he got? So this is going to be a good one. Dalvin Cook versus Ezekiel Elliott. What else can we ask for? Check it out. Sunday night, 5:20 my time, which is Pacific time. In the Pacific Ocean. I'm in the West Coast, guys. I don't know. Pacific? Yeah, Pacific. Monday Night Football comes to San Francisco, also on the west side, as they take on the Seattle Seahawks. And Russell Wilson, like I said before in my last video, is playing like a MVP. This guy cannot be stopped. And let's see if the Niners can stop them. The Niners are 8-0. The Seahawks are 7-2. This is really going to be the two who clash at the end of the season. This is going to be the game that decides who's going to win the West. This one and the game out in Seattle later in the season. These two teams really are just the two heavyweights throwing their knockout blows, and who's gonna get knocked out. This one's gonna come down to the wire. George Kittle might not play. I don't like that. I really don't like that, but I think the Niners are still good. This is still gonna be a great matchup. Jimmy G's got control of the offense. That defense is playing outstanding. Russell Wilson has a new target in Josh Gordon this week. This is some good football this week, guys. This is some really good football. All that being said, let's get straight into it. Week 10. We've been waiting for it. We haven't had it in a while. Let's go. Week 10 picks of the week. Here they come. There's a lot of weird games this week. A lot of teams are on a bye. I believe like 6 teams are on a bye, which kind of sucks because that means there's 3 less games than usual. A lot of weird matchups. A lot of pretty easy matchups, I think, for certain teams. But my picks of the week is I got the Lions going into Chicago and handling the Bears. I think the Lions are a couple of heartbreaking losses away from really being a 6-1 team. I think Lions had a couple close ones, and I think they're gonna go into Soldier Field and beat Trubisky, who still sucks. And let's see if they do something about it. I think they should have traded him. Mitch, you gotta pick it up, dude. You're not playing good football at all. The Lions win this one. Arizona Cardinals going into Tampa, and Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are going to show Bruce Arians why he shouldn't have left Arizona. Yes, this is the Cardinals' first matchup against Bruce Arians since he left Arizona. He's now with Tampa, and I think the Cardinals get the best of him. Kyler Murray's going to be running everywhere, throwing the ball down the field. It's going to be a good game. This one's one of the games that's going to be shockingly pretty good. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. You probably want to tune into that one. That one's going to be a good one. I got the Cardinals winning that game. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs get another win as he comes back in his debut back from injury. His first game back. They win the game. The Chiefs are really going to show the world why they should be the top of the AFC. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is back from injury. Tyreek Hill has been back from injury and is still making plays every week with or without Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce is still Travis Kelce. Damian Williams is back from injury, and he's looking like the running back Kansas City never had since Kareem Hunt. The Ravens beating the Bengals. The Bengals, I'm sorry, you guys are going to lose again. No matter who you have at quarterback. Trade Andy Dalton to a good program. He deserves it. Trade AJ Green to a good program. He deserves it too. I'm just saying. Well, you can't trade them now, but my upset of the week. I don't know how much of an upset it is. It's an upset. I got the Carolina Panthers really going into Lambeau and winning. I got Christian McCaffrey really tearing apart this defense. We saw what Melvin Gordon did last week against the Packers defense. Aaron Rodgers didn't do too good in that game, and I think the Panthers pass rush could possibly make them uncomfortable, maybe make a couple mistakes, and all you got to do is hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. Kyle Allen is still playing pretty good football, and let's see what the Panthers could do. Let's see if they could get the win. I think so. Those are my picks of the week. Hopefully they come right. I'm still above 500 in my picks. Have went 2-3 my last couple times picking, but you know what? I'm still a GOAT at picks. So, screw you. That being said, that's going to wrap up the show. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe. Pass the show on to your family, to your friends, anyone who likes to watch football. Tell them what's up. Tell them Isaac's got a show. And, maybe they'll really enjoy it. If you guys enjoy it, like I said before, hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next week. Let's go watch some football. See you guys later.